guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Pond Bank Farms, which is the name of our farm. I'm Ben Lichty. Let's get to it. Excuse the mess there. We had a shed that fell down this past winter and we haven't got it all cleaned up yet. As you can see today on the agenda is spraying. Got our chip shed out here. My wife's family, they make chips, so we sell some here at the road. And if anyone in the area ever wants to stop in and get some chips, go ahead. They are corn chips. So we no-tilled some wheat into here. It's actually coming nicely. We're gonna get it sprayed. It's maybe a little early, but get the weed sprayed, and we're hoping to combine this and actually just clean it and treat it for seed for using next spring. So just 7 acres here, spring wheat. Looks like somebody was doing some washing. I'll take that. Bringing the sprayer to the watering hole. So, Leafs win! That's gonna be a theme in my videos from now on because I'm a Leaf fan and they are going deep in the playoffs. If you're not interested in that, that's fine. But I am, and I'm pretty pumped. They're up 2-0 on the Panthers. Never seen that coming. So they're actually a legit team this year. But even keel, we'll see what happens. They're going on the road now. If they can split the next 2 road games and win one, lose one, they're up 3-1. That's all I can ask for. So this field here was in corn silage last fall, and by the looks of it, we got a pretty good weed kill. I mean, you can see the field's pretty clean. So we're spraying on the boundary and authority now, and then we're gonna disc it in, and that should activate it. And I doubt, judging by last year, if it's the same, all things being equal, we shouldn't have to spray this field again then. I'm not so sure. We'll have to see about our rented field that we're doing the same thing with, because I don't think it's as clean. Seems like getting a clean field takes years and years and years of just being meticulous with it. So rented fields generally, at least ours, aren't quite as clean. So this here is a rented 40 acres, which I'm actually impressed with how clean it is. It's obviously not quite as clean as ours. You can see some spots like that, but generally, overall, it's actually quite clean. So this, I think we made a good decision to be putting the IP beans in here as well. I haven't done the math yet this fall, but I believe we're just under 650 acres that we're farming. Last year we were around 600. This spring we've gained about 80 acres, but we lost 40, which I'm not complaining about losing the 40. It was a bunch of small fields, which was okay when we were starting out with renting and we weren't running as much land. But now that we're running more land, it's kind of, there's certain farms you just don't care about as much losing, and that was one of those farms. So okay, that's another job done. Our next job to go spraying, which I don't know if we'll get at today just because of a bunch of other things we got to do, is there's a field that we're going to be putting Roundup Ready soybeans in, but it's super weedy, and so we're going to be going and putting Roundup in here. And then after that we got to put some Roundup on a few cornfields. Want to get it on before we put the corn on because it's not Roundup Ready corn going in. And we got some wild oats coming up, and we had a problem with that last year, and I see they're coming up again this spring. So that's going to be our next spring job. So I don't know if we'll get to that today. I got a few other things I got to do, and we'll see how it goes. It's already 2 o'clock. Okay, so for my next trick today, there is a hydraulic hose that's leaking apparently on the mixer tractor here, and I gotta find it. Jake said it's leaking somewhere, and then I'm gonna actually take this tractor to the shop and we'll diagnose it and get the hose taken off hopefully tonight. And then Dad can go and get a new one in the morning. Apparently it's a pretty significant leak. Jake had it sitting in one place for half an hour and there's a little puddle, so I'm quite confident I know where this leak is. So last year or 2 years ago I changed the hydraulic hose here and there's two running up front. So I'm pretty sure it's the other one that I didn't change yet. So it's kind of hard to get to, but if I did one, I'm sure I can do the other one. So okay, we're just getting the disc hooked on here and Dad's going out and doing a bit of disking yet tonight. I noticed the disc was a little loose here. I think it's this one. We're gonna try to tighten her up. Okay, so we got Dad started disking here. He's disking up the soybean ground, what I sprayed. It's got to get disked to incorporate the sprays into the soil. So I got him started here. We're gonna take off, do a little bit of shop work yet. And yeah, I don't know if he's gonna get this field finished yet tonight or not. I got a little bit of spraying I want to do tomorrow yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to starting the IP soybeans tomorrow yet or not, but time will tell. See what I get done. I got a small custom job I got to do. I'd like to get started, but what doesn't get done tomorrow will get done the next day, I guess. Okay, back to this long-awaited project. It's very close. Wow, another beautiful day. Gonna finish taking the hose off of the TW20 here. Let's see about getting that fixed. This morning earlier I was had to help Dad. We had a fuse that was blown on our tractor that's on the disc and we had to figure that out a bit, but so it's a bit later than I wanted it to be, but breakfast is over, so now we're gonna get this started. And then we got a frost last night, so I don't think I can spray today. Maybe get that tractor hooked on the air seeder, get started with that. So this hose will be fun to fish through there again. So it went right through here. So I gotta fish it through there again, and then it goes in, and eventually it goes out here. I tried to put this string on, but as you can see, that didn't work. Hello. Good. Are you ready to play? I don't even know what kind of hose this is because obviously there's not much pressure because it's literally just gear clamped on. But I'll go to the guy we normally get our hydraulic hoses from, and I'm sure a hydraulic hose should be fine. We'll see what he has, I guess. Alrighty. Got the new hose here. Hopefully it's as long. I haven't actually checked it yet, but he measured it. Looks good. All right. Something like this. Okay, we got the front end back together here, and hopefully, I found a spot that was rubbing, so that should take care of the leak. On to the next project, which I'm still not sure how to feel about spraying. If there's a frost last night, you're not supposed to spray because kind of makes the weeds go dormant, the frost does, and then you spray them, and the weeds do not take in the spray, so it doesn't kill them effectively, and then they're half dead, and then once they're half dead, essentially, they're harder to kill. So I don't know. I'd like to get that sprayed, but I don't. I guess I'll probably just hook on the air seeder. Okay, so right now the plan is we're gonna unhook the sprayer, and we got 60 acres of IP beans we want to get done. So we're gonna hook onto the air seeder, and then before the IP beans, we got a very small, like a 15 acre custom job of wheat we got to plant. So we're gonna hook on the air seeder and then hopefully get that done in the next 2 days. There was a frost last night. It's supposed to be another frost tonight. It's just not ideal conditions for spraying. So we'll leave this sit for now and get back to it. For that fuel, these things really drink. So while I wait for that and take the diesel over, I gotta get there's a air hose on the air seeder I gotta quick replace, and I got the hose over there. And yeah, today is the 9th of May. So my thoughts is, if I can get the air seeder ready to go today, get the small custom job done, at least get the air seeder filled up with soybeans to get started for tomorrow, or even get started a little bit with soybeans and finish the soybeans up tomorrow, which is Saturday. That would be ideal, and that'll be perfect, because then on Monday we could completely start focusing on corn, and we got a field we can actually plant already, and a few fields we can plant. One field is dissed, 2 more obviously have to get dissed and stuff, and then 1.5 fields, so about 50 acres yet needs to get manure hauled on, but Dad can do that while I plant. But the disc is going to be busy like crazy up until he starts hauling manure. So that's going to be our thing that's holding us down, honestly. Now that's a plan. It doesn't always, as you know, on this farm turn out according to plans. Maybe I am over thinking I can do more than I can, but I feel like that's not a huge thing to ask. So we'll see how it goes here. So as you can see on the last job, this hose pulled out of here, and reason being, it's not a stiff enough hose. Former owner had put this hose on. I put hoses like this on a few places, and we're going to be changing all those out. These seem to be holding up, so we'll just leave those for now. But yeah, not ideal. A little bit nervous by it's not quite the same size. It was supposed to be the same size, and it's not. Oh, we'll be okay. You know how I can tell? I can't stick it in there, so that's a good sign. What are we, 9/16? Just loosen this off a bit. And try. There we go. That's better. That'll work. So I cut it a bit longer. Hopefully it's not too long, but it looks like it should be fine. Not sure if it'll get pinched anywhere or not. We'll have to keep an eye on it when we fold it up. Okay, so we are heading out. There are the seeds that for a custom job, but we just got a little bit of seeds in here yet. We just got a little bit of seeds in there. So the idea is that we're gonna just do a round around a field that we're gonna do corn silage in. We are doing 2 fields of corn silage, both about one's 25 acres, one's like 35 acres. We're just trying it out with one field, see how it is. It's an idea I had. Then we have a pull type harvester, and then we got to trample 3 of the outside rows. So we're gonna plant some wheat or green feed, and we're just gonna disc mine it then and see how it goes. Will we do it again or not? I guess it's to be determined. Just stop to see how much seed I have left in there and make sure the hoses I put on have all stayed like they should be. I'm guessing they will be, but if I'm out anyway, I figured I'd check, and everything looks good. So I'm actually thinking what I'm gonna do. I got a sweet brain wave. Okay, we still have lots in here. I'm using this camera. I'm gonna see if this will work. That'd be pretty sweet if it would. Officially the greatest use yet. This is going to save a lot of time. Autobox, check them out. I'll put a link in the description. They have magnetic cameras, all wireless, which makes it so convenient. They got backup cameras, they got everything. Go check them out. And there's a link in the description with the discount code. Everybody's farming. Whoa. It's that kind of day. Okay, we just got a few more to do yet, and then we're ready to roll. On the move, we're loaded up and on the move. 10 acres. Okay, so for his second field, he wants a different grass seed, so we got to empty this out. There's not much left in there at all, as you can see. And we're just emptying out. Then we got to put the new stuff in, and then we got to calibrate it. So obviously, it'd be a lot nicer if it'd be all the same, but it is what it is. Once we get it calibrated, though, it's a small field, maybe 4 or 5 acres, so it shouldn't take too long anymore. Okay, let me see. Seed removal. Okay. It's emptying it. Okay, we're in the last field for the night, maybe 4 acres. I'm crawling along though because the grass seed we're using here is mostly grasses. Like no alfalfa, none of this fine seeds. So it takes longer for it to go through, so I gotta go slower so I can get the right amount on. So I'm going at like 4 kilometers an hour. So I just want to say this was the greatest idea. Oops, it just turned off now, but there we go. So you can see there, I don't have to go out and worry that I'm out of seed. Yeah, these cameras are gonna come out to be very handy. Wow. We are just finishing up. We got this little thing to do and those 2 strips that aren't green, and then we are done for the night. It's 11 o'clock roughly, so not a crazy late night, but late enough. Home stretch. Tomorrow we plant beans. I actually forgot about spreading fertilizer on the bean ground. I think we can do that after we plant. Ideally do it before, but if we spread the fertilizer and then pack land roll, it should work. So I guess we'll plan to spread fertilizer on the bean ground and land roll on Monday then, and then get started with the corn hopefully Tuesday. So well, that's a wrap. Folding her up. We almost got all the seed used up, but we do have 5 bags back there yet. We'll return. Well guys, that'll mark the end of this video, so thank you guys for tuning along and watching the video through. If you watched it this far, you must have enjoyed it, so go ahead and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Also share it to friends that enjoy farming videos like this one. And without further ado, we'll see you in the next one guys. Thanks for watching.